Hey everyone, going for a little ride. Figured I'd bring you along with me today. Just going to check out where my crew's going next. Hold on, I'll turn the camera around here. We're heading up the Long Falls Dam Road. It looks like they just fixed this section. They never really have fixed anything right on this road. Typically, this road's been really rough. So this is like, it always feels like a road to nowhere. You come off 16 in New Portland and it goes up here 20 something miles, but there's basically like nothing. There's a few houses at the beginning and then it's just nothing. Company ground. I think we're kind of going through Wagner ground at the moment. I mean, there's so little nothing. Some of you will just park and leave. Well, they're getting water, so they're four-wheeler, so there must be a spring there. I've worked up here in this area before. Wagner has land up here. Plum Creek has land. There used to be International Paper Company land, which is now, I think, managed by AFM. So, at any rate, and there's some really nice scenery. So, where we're going to be going into West Cary. And one side we have to use Weyerhaeuser. Oh, my video ran out there. I might have said Plum Creek, but I meant Weyerhaeuser. So, we're going to be going across Weyerhaeuser owned land to get to one side of this piece. I think it's like 120 acres, but like 90 acres of wood. So it'll be a good job this time of year. We'll have gravel to truck off of, which is important. And you know, being this time of year, we're starting to get, a job you start now is going to push you into fall, so we need some decent fall ground. So other than that, kind of update. Some nice pond there, pretty scenic. I was looking at buying a second processor there, and my near future, or sometime in the near future, goal is I'd really like to have a second crew. And there was like a 2014, somebody else ended up buying it, which consequently I think it was for the better. It was a little older, 10 years old. Gonna need an undercarriage. I'm pretty sure it's the original engine. They don't make those 703s anymore, so it's always served me well not to rush into a deal. Take my time, and probably makes more sense to have something a little newer that they're still making. And we're doing well with what we have, so it's no loss. So just a lot of troubles can come with a machine that's 10 years old, got 10,000 hours, with a lot of original stuff. You can spend a lot of money really quick and really lose your butt as far as what you have in the machine. So we'll wait till something else makes sense. So you guys hang on here. I'll show you when we get to the road. Maybe you can start to see some of the views up. Let me see if I zoom in. That mountain up there is the Bigelow Range. So it's Bigelow Preserve, which really actually sits right across from Sugarloaf, which is a ski mountain up our way. So pretty nice views. You're driving up here. If you have to commute to work a little longer of a drive than you really want, it's not bad. See, we're entering Carabasset Valley, which is, everybody kind of thinks of Carabasset Valley being on, if you're from Maine, over on the 27th side. So actually right now we're on Indian land. I forget. I would know it if somebody said it, but I forget the tribe that owns. I think it's Passamaquoddy that owns, they own a bunch of land here, so, but anyways, and then Bigelow is the Bigelow Preserve, so we've worked on that, or I have. Nobody that works for me now has worked in there with me, but some real nice views. There's kind of a hump-y kind of horseback here. You know, it's kind of one of those places you always expect to, like see a moose out standing in one of these low kind of watery, it's not really swamp, but shallow ponds. And if you're working up here, you'll definitely see moose. So this is, this is getting, you're in the mountains. You're more north in Maine now. By the way the crow flies, you're probably within 40 miles, I would say, of the Canadian border. So you're up north for all intents and purposes, and it's a really nice area. So anyways, hang on, I'll be back. Well, here we are. We're pulling into the Carrying Place Road, so it looks like there's been some other cutting in here, so maybe we're not the only ones. Just judging by the, somebody's got a trailer set here, so we are not the only ones cutting in here. So not very big wood. So, for those of you who aren't super familiar in Maine, or at least this part of the world, when you're working in company roads and you're in 10, 15, 20 miles or whatever, a lot of outfits, traditional tree length outfits, will preload trailers, and they have a set truck, and they will haul the loaded trailers out somewhere. Maybe here it's out at the beginning of the road. And a truck will come drop their empty trailer, like the empty one we just saw, and pick up the loaded one. And then the set truck will go back and either get loaded and then bring it back out and set it again. And it saves the truck that's delivering to the mill a lot of time. So, and when you're trucking far distance, that makes a difference. Well, all right, we've got off of the Weyerhaeuser Company logging roads. We're on I had to unlock a gate. We're on a camp road, or camp association road. There's some camps on here, so a really nice area, really. Road's not too bad. Even Weyerhaeuser Road wasn't too bad, but this is kind of a neat little spot in here to have a camp. Well, alrighty, we're out in the woods now walking. So it's always so deceiving walking a woodlot, but it's got these little pockets of nice spruce, and then you got areas that this was cut really hard. I would say probably 50 years ago. 40 years ago probably. And it's so hard. These jobs are really hard to judge. I think typically a job like this, what I'm seeing is there's going to be a lot more wood here than what it looks like. And I'm just thinking, like, right there, it looks like there's nothing. And you really can't, but if you pay attention and look through, I was thinking maybe you'd be able to see it on the camera, but you can see a little bit. Like maple, there's some spruce mixed in there. And that's all hidden by all the understory in here. So you walk a piece like this, and you're like, it's okay. And then you start cutting it, and the wood really adds up. So, little cruising lesson. A nice big old Maine American moose print. I would say it's not huge. I mean, Not a calf, but not some big monster either. So peaceful walking jobs, especially up here. You can't. If I just shut up and let you guys listen, see what you hear. Now, isn't that peaceful? Some of the perks of cruising woodlots and owning a logging operation. I got done bunching a little early today so I could come over and walk this, which wasn't too far away from where I was working. So try to get here first and know what the guys are getting into. Looks pretty good. Here we are back at the gate. All right, we're heading out. Old Dusty in the rear view. But anyways, it was a successful. I got to see what I wanted to see. It was pretty good wood, good fall ground. Should be a pretty good job. So Reed's gonna move up tomorrow with the buncher, and I don't know how much he'll get done tomorrow, but we'll get started. All right, like, subscribe, comment. We'll catch you later. We'll see ya.